sorry. I started it.
If anybody needs their badge scanned, Carla over here can scan it if you need any information. We'll automatically email you a shorter catalog. This catalog's over here on the table, and we're also at booth 2307.
Is anybody walking around that can
Just to let you know, we are on YouTube Live, so nobody's swearing, please. I'll try not to swear, but it won't take a video of you. It'll just be taking a video. We're actually streaming it right into our booth, so allow the other people who can't come to the live demo to watch it. So everybody wants to gather on the other side of the blue tent, on this side. And if I can just ask everybody where the cameraman is, don't come any farther, because we do actually cut wood and stuff like that, and concrete with our impact over here shortly. Okay, Nostech is an OEM manufacturer and a master distributor of sewer nozzles throughout North America. We actually have direct sales managers that actually come to you, do the on-site demos in the pipe live. We have 5 sales managers throughout the United States, and we also have a select group of distributors also that do, a lot of them do the on-site demos. Today we're going to be starting here with our Jaws nozzle. The Jaws nozzle was developed approximately 30 years ago. The Jaws nozzle, what makes our nozzle special and why everybody is wondering why we're doing the live demos is our products are a little bit more costly to make because we have a little bit more technology in them. Most of the nozzles we'll be demonstrating today actually have a tube system through each individual jet that allows around 97% efficiency inside the nozzle, which in return allows your truck to run at lower RPM, lower PSI, and use less fuel and water. And the performance of the nozzle, because of the conduit system we'll show you today, will shoot back almost to the back of the backdrop, which the pool is approximately 40 feet long. Okay, 1,000 PSI. If everybody wants to look at the pressure gauge too, we'll show you the truck will run at 1,000, and then you'll see if it is working. The Jaws nozzle should run around about 500 PSI with 1,000 on the truck, maybe about 4. 1,000? It's only 400 PSI at the end of the hose, and you've got about a 30-foot jet stream. Many people think you have to clean to like 2,000 PSI. Unfortunately, it's just a myth. Many nozzles run at high pressure because they're poorly designed on the inside. When you have a properly designed nozzle on the inside, the jet stream goes longer and farther down the pipe. You only run around 400 to 500 PSI, and some people, especially in smaller pipes. Okay. The next one we're going to show you is our patented new nozzle that we've had around for a few years. It's called the BL Swiper. The BL Swiper has the same tube system built on the inside. Yes, it is a plastic nozzle. It is a polymer construction. It's very durable. What's unique about this nozzle is it has actual air channels next to each tube system. So with this nozzle, you'll see the pressure you can even run at lower pressures, and the jet stream is even going to be farther than the Jaws nozzle. And the reason is because it's lower angle of incidence, and then you get the tubes next to each air channel. So just think of this: when it goes into the pipe, the air actually gets drawn through the nozzle and cleans the pipe at the same time along with the jet streams. What's unique about the BL Swiper is the BL Swiper also helps reduce the incidences of blown surfaces, probably upwards of the 90-95% mark. And the reason is because we can run at a much lower pressure because of the technology on the inside of the nozzle. Yep, like a Ventura, it does it all. Yeah, there was an interesting question. Oh. Technical difficulties.
That just goes to show how much pressure that thing has.
Yes. So that give you an example, we weren't even at 1,000 PSI and the nozzle shot 40 feet behind the nozzle. So just kind of fathom that inside of a pipe. We use a lower angle of incidence because when you're in a pipe, you don't want to be scraping the sides unless you're cleaning grease or some type of buildup. The reason we use a lower angle because we want to move debris, and most of our nozzles are debris movers. So those contractors, cities, municipalities who go out there every single day and do general maintenance, these are the type of nozzles that will perform the best and give you the least amount of passes. Most of our nozzles and your 8 to 12 inch lines you can clean within 1 to 2 passes. The other unique thing is we actually come right on site and we jet the unit according to your truck. That is extremely important when you're jetting a nozzle. Just giving basic information is really a bad idea when you're ordering in a nozzle, and the best way is actually testing the end of the hose. Anybody know about hose line loss? So say for an example, we were at 1,000. So the Jaws nozzle was only running around 400 PSI. That's because we have about 600 feet of hose, which is about 600-pound loss. So always think of that. If you run your truck at 2,000, you're going to run your nozzle at 1,400. So you really only need to run your truck around, when you're doing full bore cleaning, around 1,500 PSI. Today, because as you can see, we're limited. We're only going to run each nozzle around 1,000 PSI. We'll run the lumberjack a little bit higher. That was wild. Okay, let's give that one more try. We kind of figure we're running only 600 PSI, and well, Todd can't really keep his backdrop going because it's almost, pushing the backdrop down. Okay, we're good. Okay, since we're having a little difficulty with our backdrop, we're going to go ahead and get set up for our lumberjack demo. This is the one that everybody loves. We actually run the lumberjack with a 2x4 just to kind of give you the understanding that the lumberjack is a high-speed, low-torque cutter, no oil, no greasing, no daily maintenance. The lumberjack spins, as you'll hear today, spins between 10 and 50,000 RPMs. Probably today we'll be running around 22,000 RPMs just for, we can't run the trucks all the way up in here because there's too much water. So once they get set up here, it'll take us about 2 minutes here to get set up to the lumberjack. If anybody has any questions, just feel free to ask. Todd, if you want to show everybody the lumberjack. That's the Lumberjack 300 series. It's the most versatile cutter we have. It does all the way from 8-inch to 48-inch. That sled we have here is our new adjustable sled. Does 8 through 15-inch with one sled now. You don't have to keep switching it from sled to sled to sled. It also has a wheel system. And then we have other adjustable skids that do 16 to 28. And then we have custom skids that do all the way up to 48-inch. The Lumberjack can remove anything except about solid concrete. You can't remove any solid concrete, anything solid where it hits the front knife, but it can remove concrete and joints, tuberculation. A lot of your major lining companies today use the Lumberjack before they go ahead and install the liners. The Lumberjack takes a little different pressure system. We don't have the pressure hooked up. But to operate a cutter takes much more power. So when you're operating a Lumberjack, we want around 1,500 to 1,800 in a truck where we'll run around between 11 and 1,300 PSI at the end of the hose in the cutter. Okay, start it up, we'll just do 1,000 and then kick it up to 1,500 after. Let it run for a little bit. So you can see the Lumberjack is a high-speed, low torque, but once it gets up to its speed, it's quite effective. You usually remove any protruding laterals in a matter of 30 seconds. The only thing it won't remove is any concrete or steel type lateral. We just show the 2x4 because it's the best imitation, but it literally does cut 2x4s on pipes. So you can see what it'll do to roof. We don't put chain on the cutter because it's too dangerous. We had an incident where we had a piece of 2x4 fly out, almost killed somebody, so we're a little bit more conservative with it this year. So, those insurance rates are, can kill you. The next thing we're going to do is the Packer cutter. The Packer cutter is something we actually rent. Many other contractors, liners, cities, municipalities. This is kind of your last resort cutter. A lot of your robots today, a lot of your other type of cutters do cut out like slurry, but when you have 100% full of pipe of concrete or tuberculation, what we do is we have the packer cutter. The packer cutter is a hydro torque impact cutter. It runs off of water just like the lumberjack. It can cut through anything up to 5,000 psi concrete. And we have cutters ranging anywhere from 4-inch to 24-inch readily available. And then we have some other custom cutters that do 27, 30, and 36. We're actually just going to cut a little bit of concrete today just to show you maybe 30 seconds worth of cutting, maybe 2 minutes at the most. Once the guys just hook it up, the cutter's already inside. That's the packer. It uses a carbide head. It's called a hydro torque impact cutter. It actually thrusts up the line by itself. It uses a friction system on the inside and a balance system. It requires no lubrication, no oiling, no greasing, no nothing. And like I said, it can drill up to 5,000 psi concrete. What we have over here is around 3,000 to 4,000 psi. This block has been sitting for years. Volunteer to hold him. So the center bit goes in there and digs a hole in it first. Then once the center bit gets in, then the rest of the carbides take over.
seconds. We were running around 1,800, 2,000 psi. This cutter requires a little bit more pressure. That's a real piece of concrete. We've had it sitting in our yard probably for the last 2 years, 3 years. We make a whole bunch of them and then we string them out when we're done with them. This cutter, like we said, we rent on a weekly, a daily, a monthly basis. We also can purchase them, but many people just rent them because it's one of those cutters that is costly and a lot of times you only need it for like a one-time job. If anybody has any questions, we greatly appreciate you stopping by. Our next demo is at 1:30. Go by and visit GapMax and Nostec in Route 2307. We're also offering show discounts if you purchase before the end of the show. Thank you for coming. If anybody wants to stay and ask questions or see any nozzle, just let us know. We'll be here until about 12:30.
It was more dangerous last year with the cutter.
Why you don't also use the flow meter counter?